This game will start with a throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now, faking the give. He'll air one out. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen McCullough. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only is that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
A big hole. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Vaughn Alexander. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, smash! 19, tight. 19, Warriors, 70.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
19, Tiger. Street. 19, Lions.
He'll look to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
He'll start at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Warriors, 70. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Headed left, buying time. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Cut, get ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60 Maverick, 2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs,
that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score again. Touchdown, Kansas City. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go.
The drive will start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Smash.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Go street. Track at 60. 79 Bronco. Check go.
He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This returnable with Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready, break. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther and left. Buffalo. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Cook
It's
it
a
like
gain of
these.
35. First down, Ravens.
They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Cowboy 80. Hey, smash Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Big Lion. Ready, right?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Baltimore
Nice.
first down. First and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping to his left. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter. underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
60 foul check, 60 foul check. Here we go, set. Warriors, press all 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going for it all. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Chiefs 30, Ravens 28.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
Let's go. Ring alert, ring alert. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ready? 19, Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
79 Broncos. Curve 19. Curve 19. Ready?
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, KC. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Let's go.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get that in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position. You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time, let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 70 Lions. Check out.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead. He'll
drop to throw. That's taken in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. This returnable with Reed. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Okay, ready? Mustang 19. Come on. Set. 18, fight it. 65. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Dragon 60. 19, Lion. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one is caught. It's Hudson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
First down, Baltimore.
Cowboy 80.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Here we go. 19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll look to throw.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Ready.
Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
79 Broncos.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
You're under speed. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Ready?
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready?
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
No. Ball. 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Back to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Throwing now on third and long. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Warrior 70. Check out.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Warrior 70. Cut. Next. Dragon 6. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
Let's go, 80. Check, Bobcat. Check, box 18. Panther 11. 65. 19, Lion. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They will continue on.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.